Monday morning, Jenks had been for wood chip. John's just had to pat it down so the sheet goes over the top. Andrew, an avalanche. Andrew's just got the dish now. He's going to put some diesel in and go and work another field ready for OSR. I'm going to take some pipe bedding up to do the septic tank. I'll get a bit of pipe bedding, drop it off at Wellbrook, then I'm going to go move them broken discs out the way, and then it's easier for them drilling and they're not in the way. Jenks on the way out, and I'm just getting a little bit of pipe bedding from Nick's yard at the back. Morgan came back last night. There's only 40 litres left in that, so it's taking a bit of filling this morning. Doesn't have to be brim though, because there's only 60 acres to do. We've got to swap these as well as the rubber come off that, but there's a lifetime guarantee on some of them. Right, I'll run this up to Wellbrook now, tip it off and go move them discs. I've tipped that pipe bed in there ready, because we've got to take the drain from that downspout across, another one from that downspout. Now I'm not sure whether we go that way and find the hole, or we come along here and put it deeper than the pipe that we're going to have from the toilet. And then we've only got to do one trench and then come across the soil. Because John's found the pipe that heads to the culvert that goes under the road in that corner. He found that at the weekend, that's down there. So we put that in a few years ago. It was so wet, we actually had to tow the drainer with the digger, because there used to be a big hollow somewhere where that wagon is now opposite, full of water for years. And we didn't know how to get it under the road until we found the culvert. So we piped that, that's cleared all that up, and then we even then used that tile plough. It's loud, isn't it? We even use that tile plough to drain this field properly. So yeah, we'll hitch the roof water to that. The septic tank's probably going to go where that trailer is, so I'm going to drop that trailer off in a second and go and move the discs out the field that are abandoned because there's a pipe broke on it. Well, the check valve's broken. The septic tank will go here somewhere, and then once we know what height everything is, we know what height to do the gutters in to that, so that we don't end up with the pipes being at the same height, because otherwise one will have to go underneath the other one, which will mess it up considerably. So I'll pull the pipes out this trailer, drop it off, and then go and move the discs. This is the nice thing about fence, that you can just pull them and it just releases the pressure. So they're just, well, it's two hands really, you pull out at the same time and they come out dead easy. Apart from that one was oily. Should have put gloves on. Yeah, pull the air pipes out, take this off, and then I'll probably get oily putting the discs on, to be honest. I've left that trailer there so John can scratch the topsoil off, put that to one side, put the clay in the trailer, enough clay to fit that in, and some concrete round it so it doesn't float and take off. And then maybe that and the concrete. Because if you don't concrete them in and the water table rises, they're like a boat. You pop up out the floor. Now, if I back up to this, I probably don't even need to put the hydraulics in, being as how they're broken. What we like. Actually, I'll put the top link on and plug them in, just so they don't trail on the floor and get chopped up. bend that out. Drop it into there. It's heavy though, I'll need 2 hands. Pull that in a little bit with the button. That'll do. Fold that down, otherwise it hits the back window. And I think we're good to go. Yeah, there's something burst on that, isn't there? So when Morgan unfolded it, squirted oil. If it's folded up, it'll squirt more oil. So I'll leave it folded out, and then Ian's ordered that part off Cramp. We'll come and fit it in the field. It's just a check valve, really. Dad wanted a bit of wheat, a bit of church, sheaf. Well, there's a bit left where we've combined round that. And also Charlotte actually wanted it for some art things she's doing for painting. But yeah, this is basically doing a similar job to what Serrano was doing yesterday. I'm going to do this headland again that gets a bit rutted, and it'll chop up some of the lumps. Can't really see, it's so dusty. Chop up some of the lumps and level it out a little bit more. So if you open that window, you'll see. The bearing gone, I think, on one of the kits. Oh no, it's going. I thought it was down there, wasn't turning before. It's going there. But yeah, that press on the back did a similar job. Phil Serrano was, Joker was yesterday. To be honest, it's using 32 litres an hour at 14k. So it's doing a nice job and it's pressing it a bit. So I think we might just do it all with this rather than the straw rake. It'll nearly be as quick. It's that little bit of a ridge there. Where we made the fire break when the kids were coming out of them trees setting fires. Burnt out car. You see it? Let's see in a second. Burnt out car in there. Yeah, there was a bit of a lump of straw anyway, it grabbed hold of it, and because of the dust, I couldn't see behind me that it had. So it's pulled a bit of a ridge forwards, but it'll be alright, still levelling off. For some reason my watch thinks I'm cycling when I'm sat on this, yet yesterday when I was playing paddle it didn't know I was doing exercise then. This, I haven't got a weight block on, so if you look, it wants to go straight on full lock, so you have to kind of lift off, get a bit of weight transfer onto the front wheels to turn, because I'd only come to move it from one field to another, but I've ended up doing the whole job. But I mean, it's fine while it's down, but when it's you won't be able to go down the road, so we'll have to leave them up here and get a weight block. Well, I've got to leave them up here anyway, unless I mess around with the pipe work to fold it up. Yeah, watch this. Go to fold up. It's just squirting oil out that side, not even attempting to move that ram. Something there's just failed. But it's bolted on. So I can't see how you could do it unless you can unbolt that and put some female threads into it. But yeah, that check valve, there's just something missing out of that end. I suppose I can see on the other one what it should have. Maybe I can't. It's just like a hole. I'll poke it out and see what's in there. I wonder, is it an Allen key? blanket. It's like a ball bearing pressed into it somehow. Never mind. We'll fix it in the field. Wonder, could you put a piece of rubber and a G-clamp covering that hole up, fold it up and ratchet strap it together perhaps? Or lift that cabin off that trailer and drop it on that low loader. You can see the stripe I've missed. That's nice. Nice and firm there. Oscar's going to take over. That's desperate for new discs. We have got them in the yard on a pallet. We just don't have time to put them on. I'll go and help John now with the septic tank. Mila spent ages yesterday getting the silicone off the joints on this end, the other end. Well, there's another 3 ends to do, and then clean the glass. Then it'll be easy. But I have managed to find some silicone remover, which will probably help to get some of the marks off. I don't know where John is. He came up here with the buggy. He's moved the digger, and now he's not here. So whether he's shot back to unload a wagon or load a wagon, I'm not really sure. But he's not here, neither is the buggy. And I'm in Oscar's car because he come and met me at the field. He'd been for physio this morning on his knee. John's filled the sprayer with water, ready for putting in the tank so that it's got water in to give it strength for when you then put the concrete back round it. Merlot have started doing kids overalls, so they've kindly sent James and Clara some 3 to 5 and 5 to 7, so I don't know, to 6 to 7, so take a bit before he grows into the bigger ones. Hopefully he'll fit the 3 to 5 ones, but then eventually he'll fit in some, and then Clara will probably fit in the other ones. Got a straw wagon due any time for them straw as well in that shed. I was going to film loading the straw trailer, but Hannah rang me. Does anyone know Hannah from Bridgewater Construction? She's seen the paddle courts and they've done quite a few of them, so she was ringing up giving me tips. And you can't get her off the phone if you've ever met her. She's a bit like a Cocker Spaniel, so much energy. But yeah, that's nearly loaded. That's a splendid load if I don't say so myself. I won't go too close because I've not got a mask on, but John is blowing the combine off, ready to winterise it and stick it in the shed. Then we'll put the electric fence around it, I think. I wonder whether that gap there is so that they can get around not having double bunded fuel tanks, and it's basically got 2 on it. One there and then a small one at the back, and then that one's AdBlue. Somehow yesterday I managed to, oh sorry, that's the straw's on its way now, getting weighed. Somehow yesterday I managed to do the birthdays twice. Don't know how that happened, probably because the kids were mad at me when I was editing. But anyway, Charlie Stainthorpe is 16, legally drive a tractor on the road if he does a track test. Richard Conway is the big 8-0. Happy birthday, 2 years older than my dad, and minus a day. Richard Carter, I think it's pronounced, is 45, apparently he's a big fan. And Alan Ferguson. So I've done the birthdays a little bit early today, so hopefully it's midday, but I always do say put them on by midday. But if I've missed you out, you'll be on tomorrow. I am actually gonna now, we're pretty much on top of things. It's supposed to rain the rest of the week, and we're waiting for the mezzanine for the paddle courts, so I'm actually going to head to Salcombe now with Charlotte and the kids, and then depending on the weather I'll either stay down there for a couple of nights or I'll get the train back. Hand you if we need to be on with stuff, but the lads have got things well under control, and it's not often you can go away in August, and there's a lot of farmers that are like, I haven't had a day off in however many years. Well, I'm not gonna have a day off from doing videos because I've still got loads of stuff to show you, but it's not often I'll have time in the summer holidays, and with James starting school in a few weeks as well. We will be restricted to holiday times as well, in school times. So if you've liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and if you've made it this far, tell us where you're watching from, because there's a few people yesterday from Australia on their birthdays, and it'd be interesting to see, you know, where people are in the world. So leave us a comment and let us know, and while I'm sat on a beach or whatever tomorrow, I'll be able to read it. Well, thanks for watching today, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.